That might work, right? It sounds familiar. It's not really ripping it off, but it sounds close to it, right? Alex Karshner leaves a comment on my YouTube channel.
Do Death Cab for Cutie, Cutie.
That's me. Mr. John Rossi.
We need a Death Cab for Cutie video.
A couple days later, he persists.
We want a Death Cab song.
Or Oasis.
Don't be a coward.
Well, Mr. Rossi, say no more. In today's video, I'm going to be writing a song like the American rock band Death Cab for Cutie from Bellingham, Washington. Now, if you're familiar with the channel, then you know that my approach to writing a song like a particular artist is trying to match that BPM and some of the melodies. Now, for Soul Meets Body, I believe the BPM is around 130, 135. So we're going to stick to that. Now, as a reminder or a reference to refresh your guys' ears, Soul Meets Body goes something like this. I want to live where soul meets body. And yada, yada, yada. Now, I'm going to play something that's similar to that verse because I like it. Another thing that stands out to me in that song is this part that goes like this. Now we can't rip that off completely, so I'm gonna try to do something similar. What about something like this? That might work, right? It sounds familiar. It's not really ripping it off, but it sounds close to it, right? Now let's go back to the verse. That's like the vocal melody, right? Now the chords we can do something like that. That could be a verse. Alright, I'm gonna stick with that. I just gotta write some lyrics for that part. But now for a chorus. I'm thinking about ending the song like this. So yeah, we'll do something like that. Maybe we can have an electric guitar do that sort of sequence or something. And then the acoustic guitar we can use as a rhythm, right? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and record this as a reference track, and then we're gonna lay down the other instruments. About a week and a half ago, I posted a poll on Instagram and on YouTube, asking you guys which Death Cab for Cutie song you wanted me to write in the style of, to which you all voted. Now your options were Ghosts of Beverly Drive, Marching Bands of Manhattan, or Soul Meets Body. Majority voted Soul Meets Body. Let's see what happens. Now I basically ripped off the drums. I tried to get as close as I could. The good thing is you can't really get copywritten for drums, because they're not actual notes. And to make it my own, I added some 16ths. No biggie. Now this acoustic guitar right here is actually the official acoustic that we're going to be putting in the song. This isn't the scratch track. Notice the mic on the bottom. I just want to make that clear. The bass part is fairly simple. I'm basically just following the guitar chords. Now in post-production, I duplicated the bass track, one boosting the mid to highs, and the other bass track concentrating more on the lows. I want the listener to hear the bass, but also feel the bass, if that makes any sense. I came up with this sequence that I think sounds pretty cool for an intro, and then I'll play the lower notes in the verses. I chose to go with the Dan Electro because it's nice and bright, and it gives a nice contrast against that warm acoustic guitar. I decided to add some MIDI piano to the song, to give it a more dramatized vibe. Plus, isn't there piano in Soul Meets Body? Well, if there isn't, it's fine. We're still gonna roll with it. Now before I show you guys the final track, I want to thank you for watching the video. If you'd like to support the channel, hit the thumbs up, leave a nice comment, subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you on the next one.
From your head down to your shoes, there's a light shining for you.
Now, if you're familiar with the channel, then you very well know that my approach to writing a song like a particular artist is going for this. Now, if you're familiar with the channel, then you very well know that my. Now, if you're familiar with this channel, then you know that my approach. Now, if you're familiar with this channel, then you know that my approach to writing a song like a particular artist is going for that BPM. Is trying to match that tempo of that particular song. Is trying to match that tempo of that song. Is trying to match the tempo of that song. Another thing that stands out to me.